Hello everybody, Nick from Yoda's Survival and Off-Road. Today is the 4th of July, still. Yeah. I have this holster I was talking about a little bit in my other video. Maybe not. I don't know how time travel works. Maybe you do. But I picked up this holster. I needed a holster for my 38. It is a Taurus. It's a full size. I think it's considered close to a J-frame in that area. And it's living in it's a gun I picked up for $100. Dirt cheap, dirt cheap. It used to be a Argentinian military issue firearm. So, I got it dirt cheap quite a few years ago. I love the gun. It shoots great. For what it is, it's a beater. It lives in my toolboxes. It bangs around the truck. The hardest part about this gun is I don't have a holster for it. It's been living in a old Daisy BB gun holster. And it actually says Daisy on the holster. So that doesn't work. I can't carry it in that. So I've been looking and looking and looking and looking. I can't find a holster to fit it, or in my budget. Like I said, I prefer to scrap, salvage, pick up used. I like bargains, deals. So I picked up this holster from a local shop. It is a Ross leather. It is fairly old. It's a very odd design. It uses Velcro on a fold-over strap. And the only way we figured out this holster could possibly work is in a cross-draw configuration. So it goes on the belt like this. Well, the problem with it is it holds nicely there. It'll ride there. But as you walk, it starts to slide down like this. And that really bothers me. So, I've come up with a solution. Fairly simple, cheap, free. Because this holster cost me, I've talked him down from $40 to $30 on this holster. I didn't like the $30, but it's still a deal. This holster is probably a $65 to $85 holster, brand new. And the design of it is one that I don't particularly care for, but I'm going to make it work for me so that I can carry my 38 in a cross-draw configuration. Unfortunately, it's going to be the only way I can carry my 38. Unless I want to go spend $75, $85 on a nice leather holster for it. I don't like the look of the Uncle Mike's holsters. They don't fit right. They don't fit my belts right. They don't ride right. I don't like anything about them. And it's really difficult for me to modify a holster. It's really difficult for me to pay $50 for a holster that I'm going to have to modify. That really bothers me. But something like this, something older, used, picked it up on a really good deal. It's nice leather. And for $30 and a very simple modification, I can fix this thing. So what I'm going to do is right in there, I've got it marked already. I'm going to put a flap that goes down like that. Actually, let me find my chunk of leather. There you are. Heavy leather. Don't know if I'm going to use this piece per se, but how it's essentially going to be is there's going to be a flap affixed there, so that when you put the holster on, you slide it over your belt, and then you can swing it over, and the rest of this won't be here, but it'll attach, and it will help aid the holster staying in the proper ride position. So I'm going to get this trimmed up and bring you down here where I'm going to be working and see what we can get done. So hang on. Okay, so this is all the bigger the piece I need. And the way I'm going to do this is I've already marked a line where it's going to go. And it's going to go right in here, like so. I'm going to rivet the corners real fast. And then I'm going to stitch it in. And then I'll have to trim it up a little bit. So you see I got a little bit of a ride mark there, or a spot where it's going to ride funny. My lighting is terrible right now, so I apologize about that. Actually, Let me see if I can move you again. Hang on. Let's see if that works a little bit better. Alright, so that's what I'm working with here. Okay, so I'm going to punch this and yeah, I'm going to punch some holes for my rivets. I'm going to set some rivets because I like setting rivets. I'm a rivet setting machine. So break out my handy dandy puncher tool. Nope, not the rivets I want. There's the rivets I want. Gotta find the right rivets here. Actually, do I really need those really tall nickel ones? I'd rather run these shorter ones. If I'm being completely honest. Yeah, let's just run the shorter brass ones. I'll irritate somebody here. Run some of the smaller brass rivets. Oops, dropped one. I need you too. So I need that guy. The line's just a guide. It's not where it absolutely has to be. It doesn't have to be dead perfect. Okay, got one hole. Two holes. Okay. So I'll get my rivet setter out. Try and do this over here so you can see it. And of course I need the hammer because I'm going to make this stuff underneath you guys. So here we go. Setting rivet 1. Rivet 1. Rivet 2. So now that that is set, we can do a little bit of tinkering with this. Now we're going to have to adjust, we're going to have to test it, we're going to have to see how well it rides. And then I may sew it in permanent, I may not. We'll see how the rivets work. But, yeah, there's that. So, let me get a good knife out. Yes, I am. So
we came in here to tell you that. Did you hear us banging on the window out there?
I did.
That was Iris.
Oh, okay. So
where's
trim that out. It's over here.
Can't see it.
Yeah, it's because it's on the other side of me, or it's hiding from you. I don't want you in the camera view because you're kind of all natural right now, love.
To be in the camera. That's weird. Camera, I don't need to be.
So, yeah, I'm just going to keep trimming this up like this and see what all I can do, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Show you what I did. So I trimmed it up, kind of matched the contour there. Give it a nice little contour there and a little bit of a bevel. I just used the scissors to make that bevel. And this will wear in a little bit over time as I wear it and use it. So this is the belt that I'm going to be wearing this holster with normally. So I'm going to do a quick test fit. It's a little farther that way than I want it to be. So there. That is a solid proof of concept. The holster now holds tight there. Now extra. It's my 38. Just show everybody it is empty. I am being incredibly safe with this because my family is out and about. They're up and alive and awake right now. And I want to keep them that way. So, holster there. Seems to hold at a very solid angle. Seems like it might want to fight just a little bit. Yes, love. Hang on. Okay. So, one quick mod I did. Put a rivet in there to tighten the holster up to keep the pistol from flopping around inside there. Now it should stay put pretty well. Won't just fall out. Nice and safe retention. In and out. So, there we go. And it should bring the belt line up just a hair to a more comfortable position. And yeah, we're going to give that a shot. So, holster, modified. We'll see how it turns out. Thank you guys. I appreciate you checking me out. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, if you can do that, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it a lot. If you found this video entertaining or helpful in any way, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you have any suggestions for future ideas or other ideas, other stuff I can try and do, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks again, guys. Stay safe, and remember, dirty side down.